If thou re fighting for an unique Yuletide this, how on a wood gown. At a latter country gala, Finland's at first dame wore a gown done of the nation's birch trees. But down there was anything thoughtless on why she chose the gown. She wore it to supporting a new technique that could bring the ecological harm inflicted by the Vogue production. The gown worn out by Jenny Hakio, a lyricist and woman of the CEO, was created by academic environment at Finland's Aalto College with a new stable technique named ion cell. The academic environment say the trial is more than ecologically friendly rather than clap and artificial fibers and makes use of timber. How would differently be vain? In East Finland's forest, down there is a dilution trial of removal several trees to do chamber for other to increase, and these less birch trees are now proper the resource for clothes. The trial creates weaving fibers of material love timber, processed paper, paperboard and old clap textile fabrics, that can be rotated in dresses, scarves, jackets and though iPad cases. Professor Perjo Karjainen of Aalto College is happy in the feedback loop on the gown. It was intended by a youthful Vogue and style undergraduate there at Aalto who requested to offer honor to Finnish environment and to the nation's heritage of powerful female. Professor Karjainen says the fiber plant sew for clothes since it is gentle to concern, it has a beautiful gloss and waterfall nicely. Down there are increasing telephone call for the Vogue production to promptly bring its injuring effects on the environmental. The production causes 10% of world carbon sequestration emissions and uses almost 70 million barrels of oil every year to do polyether fibers, that can get more than rather than 200 years to rot. Plasticity microfibers of artificial clothes are portion of the issue of humane-made material how clean up on seashores. Campaigners are inviting for consumer to buy new clothing less than frequently, but change customer behavior is hard while Vogue companies contribute new channel each time of year. Manufacturing clothing of stable material could be a more than lifelike option. Though ion cell was advanced by chemists and engineering personnel at Aalto and Helsinki universities, Professor Karjainen says it was essential how the gown was done by designers so how human beings would wish to carry it. Human beings wish garments how see nice and do them sense nice, so down there is no selection but for the style to be nice, she says. We requirement to do a system changing wherever stable material are embedded in the framework and human beings can readily buy nice and convenient garments that don't reason ecological problems. Finland's at first dame is not the at first renowned owner of ion cell. France's CEO Macron wore a shawl done of processed dark blue denim while he attended Aalto in August. Anna Portela, a Vogue planner who promotes stable drapery says consumer will be convinced to try stable Vogue if it is worn out by powerful human beings. The gown is not a top road style but it certainly executed its goal and it is essential how human beings love the at first dame lawyer for more than stable options and shove new innovative, she says. She says consumer must conduct the coup by with their procurement force to incentivize companies to make stable clothes channel. We requirement to get a various attitude to our insight of which is Vogue, she says. The could be purchase other brush products, means in a certificated descent, with more than effective nature fibers love cannabis, purchase a filtering bag for yours wash car to halt microfibers incoming the water supply framework or pressure companies to do superior. The Aalto crew aim to include a airman manufacturer link for the new fiber by 2020 and expect how such a clothes, done of processed birch trees, will be accessible to buy for Yuletide trading inclusive in 2025.